In this video, we're going to complete problem 2. We're going to make a model of problem 2. So in this one, we want to look at what we have. We've got the orthographic and the isometric. For this one, if we draw it from the top view, then we can extrude that downward 2.5 inches and have the shape with one extrusion. So my length dimension is 5. This section that comes over 2.5 inches, I need to make note of that. And then I've got an overall depth of 1.5 inches, and this section is 3/4 of an inch. So those are kind of the dimensions that I need to keep in mind when I create this. So I'm going to go to Onshape, make sure you've signed in, go to create a new document. I'm just going to call this problem 2. And create that. So with this one, I'm going to actually start a sketch on the top view, and I'm going to click the top view of the cube just to kind of get that focused. I'm going to start with a rectangle, and this is going to be, so when I click the second point there, I can type 5 inches, hit return, now type 1.5 because I'm looking at it from the top view. And I'm going to use the line command, and I'm going to just click. If you see these points come up, and if that's the center point, then that's 2.5 inches, so I'll try and get that. I'll go up, try and get that close to 3/4 of an inch or 0.75, but I can type that in now. So if I type 0.75 and return, it makes that exactly what I need. Then click this part, and that's 2.5 inches, so that's right what I should have. Click return, and now we've got some errors. It says sketch could not be solved, so let's kind of look into that and see what's going on. Let me hit the undo button here, and so it looks like maybe I just did an extra click when I applied that dimension, so it looks like it's okay now. Let's go ahead and check that. Actually, let's go ahead and dimension this, and it's 2.5, so that's okay. Hit return. There we go. All right, so with that, I can trim this line and this line. And now when I finish the sketch, click the green check mark, and I go to extrude, and select this shape to extrude. And I want to actually go back and make this a 3-dimensional view so you can kind of see what's going on. The height of this is going to be 2.5 inches. And I can, if I want to change the direction here, I can extrude it down, or I can extrude it up. Either way, it doesn't make a difference here. We'll have the same shape. And that's it. Again, if you don't like these planes being visible, you can go to hide all planes, and then kind of focus this up a little bit. Click the corner of the view cube, and I've got this done. I'm going to take a screenshot of this, so you can either Shift Command 3 for the whole page or Shift Command 4, and just select the part that you want, which is what I'm going to do here. And then you're going to put that screenshot on your Google Doc, and make sure you kind of, put it below. So this will just go to my, right there, bring it right in here. And I want to switch the order of those so that they are right where I want them. There we go. So I've got both of these in here now. I wanted to go back and show you one other thing you could do. If you wanted to draw this from the front view, you could do that. Let's take a look at that. Let's go ahead and make a new document. Problem 2A. kind of show you a different way to go about this. So if I did a sketch, create a sketch from the front view, and this time I'm going to make the rectangle again, being it's the front view. Let's focus this up on the view cube. There we go. This would be 5 inches, and then the height is going to be 2.5 because I'm again looking at the front view. And then I would draw a line straight down, and I need to dimension from this line to one of the sides. It doesn't matter which one. I'm going to the left side. That needs to be 2.5. And now if I finish the sketch, click the green check mark, and I kind of tilt the view cube here, I can extrude this. So extrude this section, and this section would get extruded 1.5. So 1.5, and then click OK. And now notice my sketch disappears though, so I need to go over here to sketch 1. I hover the mouse over it and I go to show sketch 1. So now my sketch reappears, and I could do a second extrusion of this piece and make that 0.75. Okay, so then click the green check mark. Now I have the same thing, it was just created a different way. So a couple options there. I'm going to go ahead and hide all these planes. And notice now if I turn this around, like the sketch is kind of still visible there. So if I go over here, I can go to hide sketch 1, and now I don't have that in the way. So same end result, but just a different way to do it. So all right, hope this was helpful.